really quickly to say thank you to all my wonderful new subscribers who have recently been subscribing to my channel. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for coming back and tuning back into this video today. And for those of you who are new to my channel, definitely hit that subscribe button. So today's video, of course, is going to be healthcare related. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about a few of the things that you can do for entry-level positions within the healthcare field. So if you're one of those people that is just very unsure about what route you want to take or where you want to go as far as your career, but you want to jump into the healthcare field, but you don't want to invest so much time in going into school for 4+ years. I mean, there's only so much research that you can do. So I'm really more of a hands-on type of person. You gotta kind of feel whatever career that you're trying to get into. I think it's best for people to kind of just feel it out before they go ahead and jump right into it. But first, of course, foremost, for people that are wondering about this hair, it is again a Pretty Hair Game by K, and this is in the style Spice. I will link where you can get the hair down in the description box below, so guys, definitely go check that out. I'm also rocking this blue eyeliner from Color Mechanics Cosmetics. You guys should definitely go check that out. I will also link that in the description box below. I'm just kind of feeling in a support small black business kind of mood today, so definitely go support. So yeah guys, I personally wish I'd known about all these alternatives and different routes you can go to before you go ahead and get started into your career. I wish I would have known this when I graduated high school. I had no idea. I had no idea that there was other ways you can go to without jumping straight into school, because sometimes that could be a little bit overwhelming, especially after you finished 4 years of high school, for a person to just jump straight into college if you don't know exactly what you want to do. Some people may have an idea about what they want to go to school for, some people may not, and that's fine. I was one of those people that did not have any type of clue what I wanted to be or what I wanted to go to school for. So like most people, I just jumped straight into school and ended up dropping out because I did not feel like I didn't know exactly where my passion was. I didn't know what I wanted to do. So if you guys want to know a little bit more about the entry-level careers that I have listed within this video within the healthcare field, definitely keep watching. First, we're going to start off with CNAs and CMAs, of course. Those of you who are just tuning into my channel, I am a CMA student. For those of you who don't know what CNAs or CMAs are or what that stands for, CNA is a certified nurse's assistant or nurse's aide, and a CMA is a certified medical assistant. So I think personally CNAs are a great entry-level position if you are looking into pursuing nursing. CNA programs are typically completed within 12 weeks. They typically aid in elderly patient care, and they work very closely with the LPNs, licensed practical nurse, or the registered nurse, or RNs. Some of the things that you would actually, or some of the job duties that you will be performing as a nurse. CMA programs can take up to 2 years if you are going for an associate's degree, but there are programs that are shorter than that. Mine was only 3 months. It's a 3-month program, so you just it depends on your location, and you definitely have to kind of just maybe find some areas where they have shorter programs if you don't necessarily want to commit to the 2-year program. So for CMAs, I think that is a great entry-level position if you want to become a nurse, or if you want to become a physician assistant. I see a lot of physician assistants actually get their feet wet, and they start off with medical assistant as an entry-level position, and or MDs. Some MDs actually start off as medical assistants, and this is because they typically work very closely with nurses, with physicians, or sometimes you can work under the nurse practitioner or an actual physician assistant. So it's definitely a great way to kind of just see what they do and kind of shadow them and kind of get an idea of actually or what type of hands-on work they actually do. So definitely a great entry-level position. Next entry-level job is as a medical records receptionist. This is for a person who wants to prefers to work more on the administrative side of healthcare. I currently hold a degree in health information technology, so if that is something that you're looking into pursuing, or if you want to go into health information management, medical records is definitely a great way to start and kind of learn how to handle patient records, gain the experience of working with medical documentation. You can also look into becoming a medical scribe. If you've ever been to the ER or a hospital, or if you notice a person following the physician around, kind of typing in notes into the computer, one of those mobile computers, and basically typing in the notes while the physician is actually assessing you. Typically those people are known as medical scribes. So a medical scribe is essentially basically a personal assistant for the physician. Scribes will typically partner with physicians to basically assess inpatient care. This is very ideal for someone who is definitely interested in medicine. If you kind of want to work closely with the physician and kind of see what he does on a daily basis, and if this is kind of something that you are interested in doing as far as a long-term career and you want to become a physician, definitely a medical scribe is a great foundation to start from. So next you have a medical lab technician. So to become a medical laboratory technician, you are required to take the associate's degree program, but it is a shorter alternative as opposed to becoming a medical laboratory scientist. They typically go to school for about 5 years. So it is a great way to start, and you kind of do similar work as a medical laboratory scientist if that is something that sparks your interest. If you're interested in science, chemistry, studying tissues, cells, finding ways to cure and study diseases, then definitely check out becoming a medical lab technician. Finally, you can also think about doing surgical assisting. So if you're thinking about joining or jumping into the healthcare field and becoming a surgeon, definitely surgical assistant is a great way to actually start, because like many of the other professions that I previously named, you are working closely with the surgeon, so you kind of get the hands-on experience. You get to learn and shadow everything that they're doing, and you gotta get to actually see, or figure out if that is something that you're passionate about, and you can still do that and get the hands-on experience and learn while you are actually working in the field. So obviously there are many more entry-level positions that you can actually look into going into, depending on which type of career you want to go into. You just definitely have to do your research and find out what suits you or what works best for you. If you're not 100% sure, or if you don't want to invest so much time and you're not 100% sure that your chosen career is something that you want to do as a long-term career, definitely look into these entry-level jobs that I previously mentioned. Think about looking into shadowing professionals while they are actually on the job. Some facilities may allow people to volunteer, or may allow students to volunteer. Volunteering is always a great option. It also looks good on your resume, so definitely feel free to add any type of previous volunteer work that you have had. Employers love to see that. So anyways guys, I hope you really enjoyed this video. Thank you so much guys for watching and leaving me so many sweet comments. It definitely motivates me to keep making these videos for you guys. So I hope you found this video helpful, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Thank you guys again for watching. Stay blessed.